So apparently, XRP's price was designed to be worth a lot more than where it stands. And it gets a lot of people excited because then we mention how much we can make if we buy in at this point and see it grow to this extended point. And I want to talk about that as well as the mindset that you need to have as an investor because there's two different mindsets you can really have. Before we get started, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. If you guys want to check out my link for BTCC, that is in the description. If you specifically use my link, you will get a 10% deposit bonus on your first time deposit. Also, you can have extra bonuses up to $10,055, trade up to 40% lower trading fees, and you could do a 500x leverage. You don't have to do 500x leverage. You could do 2x leverage, but it gives you the option to basically do a 500x leverage if you see the opportunity. Now, know that leverage trading is very risky. Make sure you set your stop losses, make sure you do your research, and make sure that you practice, right? And this is the platform to do so. You can demo trade on this platform so you don't have to use live money, but you can actually use live cryptocurrency without using your own real money. So feel free to check out BTCC down below. It is a great platform and it's at the top of the description. But again, the discussion of, you know, XRP and, being worth so much more, the way that you should look at it is in two ways, right? I think you should look at it as a long-term investor and, being a part of something that's a lot bigger, kind of like you being a part of the internet and being a part of those internet companies and those technology companies. You're a bigger part of it for the long term, right? You're not looking to just gain a short-term profit, but to kind of build an empire in a way. And that's the way you could look at it if XRP was going to be worth some of these higher prices. However, as an investor that you were just putting a decent amount of money into, you can profit from it short term as well, and it doesn't have to reach those ridiculously high prices, right? So again, in this video, we're going to talk about XRP being designed or engineered to reach a level of multiple thousands of dollars. This is the article that comes up, right? Was XRP's price engineered to hit $12,000? Analyst alleges long-term plan behind SEC lawsuit. So this was decided 5 years ago. Willie claims that major financial players began coordinating several years back, well before most retail investors paid attention to XRP. In his view, central banks, large clearinghouses, and market infrastructure giants reached an understanding about how digital assets would fit into future money transfers. He said in the interview, "I believe this happened 5 years ago. They, big institutions, got together a long time ago and said we want to limit public ownership, so we'll push some frivolous SEC lawsuit. Let's agree on an initial price of $5,000 and eventually maybe 12,000. But we need this thing to work." Now, again, this is just throwing it out there, but I don't know if that's necessarily how the conversation really works. But knowing that I don't know a lot of the stuff that goes on behind the scenes, um, I've heard of some things like this that have happened where big companies, per se, are working together to kind of change the landscape of whatever that industry is, right? And make their company a lot more value, or governments in a way that are trying to gather as much money as possible and do some shady things accordingly. But I'm not going to tie the two together. Let's go ahead and go through the rest of this. So XRP as a building block, not a trade. According to Willie, XRP should not be viewed like a stock or a short term trade. Instead, he describes it as a building block for moving massive amounts of money across the global financial system. He argues that the real action is not happening on public exchanges like Binance and Coinbase. Instead, activity is taking place behind closed doors as institutions prepare systems capable of handling trillions of dollars in daily transfers. Um, This isn't about profit margins or quarterly earnings, Willie said. This is about moving huge volumes of funds. Big names preparing the infrastructure. Willie pointed to some of the world's largest financial institutions as key players in this preparation phase, including BlackRock, J.P. Morgan, Bank of New York, and NASDAQ. He said these firms are focused on tokenization, derivative settlement, and large scale transfer, areas where even small efficiency gains could save billions. In that context, speed and liquidity matters far more than short-term price swings. Why the price has stayed quiet for every day XRP holders. The big question remains, why hasn't the price moved if all this is happening? Willie explained explanation is simple. He believes institutions are still loading up and finalizing infrastructure. In his view, once the system is ready and a major trigger appears, the shift could happen quickly rather than gradually. He describes the potential change as an all at once event, possibly accelerated by a financial crisis or a sudden rollout of tokenized markets. For now, XRP remains a slow mover on the price charts, but if Willie is right, the real story may be unfolding far away from retail traders, inside of systems that move global money every day. Now, I will say there are bits and pieces to this that I would go, okay, that makes sense, and other pieces that's like it's kind of like a conspiracy theory type stuff where you're like, this is made for this reason behind the scenes, but this is how it's pitched to everybody. But you can't 100% prove it. It's like when you say that cops at the end of the month they're looking to meet their quota, so they pull over a bunch of people, and you see everybody getting pulled over. Why do you see everybody getting pulled over at the end of the month? Maybe it's a coincidence, or maybe they're actually trying to meet their ticket quota. I don't know, right? But you can't 100% prove that unless you actually are a cop. And do they give out that information? I don't know, right? Um, Let me know in the comment section if you are a cop and you have a ticket quota that you need to hit. And sometimes you pull people over and you're just looking for somebody to break the law even a bit, right? 2 miles an hour over the speed limit, I'm pulling you over, right? Is that how it goes? Anyways, but when it comes to this, like, I definitely believe that XRP is 100% a building block. That it's not based on just the short term thing that you would have there, short term trades and all that, but more on the fact of the growth. And no matter how you look at it, whether it's going to get to $100 price or a $12,000 price, you can still kind of say the same thing, that it's a building block. To get to some of these prices, it has to do so many different things that are going to happen. Now, I also agree with the fact that there's something big happening behind the scenes, and the way that we look at this is going to be utilizing the ability to send large amounts of money very, very quickly. Right now, we have a system to where you send it and it's going to take you a few days in order to get there. And especially if it's a large amount of money, they're double checking, triple checking, quadruple checking, doing all the stuff that they need to do. Denying you the access to the money, and then you can finally send the money maybe a week or two later, right? But here, you have it maybe in your wallet. You have it, you can trade directly on the chain, and you can go, all right, I'm sending you this money, and it is traceable, but it's so easy and so fast and so efficient to send, and it can be secure as long as you are doing all of the checking. That you really don't need the banking system. However, they need to find a way to be mixed in there. And I think that there is something that's happening behind the scenes. I just can't prove it or know what that is. So with all of these things that are unknown, yeah, I think the price is going to skyrocket. Yeah, I think the price is going to be worth so much more than where it stands. But is it going to be worth $5,000 or $12,000? I don't know. Right, I will have some set aside just in case that is the case. Right, I have 10,000 sitting aside. I have a good amount that I'm looking to trade for the short term. But the sky's the limit. Really, it's honestly mind blowing, right? Mind boggling that something like this could exist, but you look back at various sectors, various situations, years, decades, and things that have happened. If you were a part of those businesses, right? Amazon, Tesla. If you were just invested into the S&P 500 for all that, you would have made so much money just by seeing the growth of technology, the growth of the businesses that are in the market, right? The publicly traded companies. So I think there's a lot to take from this, but nothing that's 100% truly actionable besides maybe you should own some XRP. Maybe you should believe in XRP. So we'll end this video with where the price is of XRP right now. In the last 24 hours, it is down by 2.7%. It's at a $2.08 price, $126 billion market cap, $3.69 billion worth of volume. And you're looking at the 60 billion coins that are in circulation. So that's where XRP stands, right? It's made recent moves up to $2.40 ish, but a lot of people believe that we're going to see a massive explosion soon. Not just to the $2 or $3 mark, not just to all-time high, but a lot further than that. I want to know what your opinion is. What's your take on getting to $12,000? What's your take on all of this, what some might consider nonsense, that things are happening behind the scenes until it's proven that things were happening behind the scenes? What's your take on it? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.